Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jane. I would love it if you guys would go ahead, click that subscribe button, join the party, join the fam. If you guys are on Instagram, give me a follow. I used to have 2 Instagram accounts, but I merged them. So now on my single account, I put up like workouts, life updates, motivational quotey things, all kinds of stuff. So give me a follow and then DM me. Let me know you came from YouTube. I'm doing a day in my life today, and then I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of an NYC update because I've officially been here for a little over 2 months. 2 months and 1 week, which is crazy. Time flies. But I also feel like I've been here for a year. I'm on my way to the gym, get a coffee before I leave. I like getting a coffee before I get on the train because then I have like something to do on the train. Also guys, it's fall. Fall is here. It's happening. Leaves are not falling off the trees per se, but it's cold enough for I to wear not only a jacket, but a sweatshirt. This is not a life update, but if you have not tried these are like normally my go-to airport snack. These are so good and they're on sale at Whole Foods, so I bought a 6-pack. Put that right there, right out here. That's my desk. So hopefully sometime in the next week, I need to find a drill. If you're in New York and you have a drill, let me know. And I know you, because I don't want to bother a stranger for a drill. But I really need a drill. And then here, there's nothing here yet. I'm ordering a mirror today. Can't wait. Also, life update, Grant's coming to visit at the end of September. Woo! And I have a super fun date planned. And Grant doesn't know what it is, and I love surprises. So normally I'm really bad at keeping surprises, but like this one I'm very, very determined. I'm like, no, I am not gonna tell him, and we'll vlog the whole thing. And I'm super excited because it's gonna be insane. So stay tuned for that, end of September. All right, I'm gonna go grab a coffee and then hit the gym. Guys, so I'm at Sephora. This is Liz. Hi Liz. Liz is starting a YouTube channel also, which I'm like holding her to. So when that's launched, we'll get into that. What's the word? Oh, I'll shout her out. Like, what is the word? But so Liz just came with me to Sephora and like redid all my skincare, and then I spent over $75, and now I'm getting a facial.
Never say no to a facial.
Right? I was like, Liz, do I do this? She was like, what? Yes. So I'm doing that now. I have no idea what's going on actually. They keep saying words and I'm like, I don't know what that means.
We're learning about molecules.
Right, learning about molecules. We're getting into the science of the skin, and I'm like, that sounds great. Whatever.
It's gonna be amazing.
And just like forever feeling like there's not enough hours in the day because I literally have so much to do and I have to get it done by tomorrow. So I'm gonna finish up my laundry. I just have stuff in the dryer, so I'm gonna go and grab that really quickly, bring it back here, put my clothes away so I can feel at least a little bit organized, and then I'm gonna update you guys, and then I'm gonna do all my work. Actually, I'm gonna do a little bit of work, then I'm gonna update you guys on New York, then I'm gonna finish up my work and get ready for the week. So, here we go. So excuse the state of my room, because I have clothes like drying all over the place, but it's fine. So I thought that I would give you guys a little New York update. I want to give you guys like an overall update, and then I had a couple of questions. So I moved to New York 2 months ago. I subleased in Washington Heights. I don't live there anymore. So right now I live in Harlem, which is great. I really like it here. It's a little bit more residential than like Midtown, which is awesome. So I've been here for like a little over 2 months now, and it's been like a big adjustment, but it actually hasn't been as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's been like, honestly, it's been pretty easy for me. I think because before I didn't have any of my friends in Raleigh, and now I have like a lot of my friends here, and luckily made a lot of friends through my job. The hardest part of moving is like making new friends. Luckily, I had an easier time doing that. So that part was pretty easy. I would say that like the biggest struggle right now is just keeping track of my finances, because as you can imagine, New York is very expensive. Keeping track of all that because I am not the most financially savvy person. So that's kind of been like one of my bigger struggles. And then the other thing that I've had to deal with is just like, you're literally never alone here. Even when you are alone, there's not, like, I don't have my car. so I can't even like be physically alone. Like the most alone that I am is in my room, but like I still have roommates, you know what I mean? And I love my roommates, but that's been the biggest adjustment for me, is that I'm literally never alone. Because when I lived in Raleigh, it was just me and my parents. My parents both work full-time jobs, so I'd be home when they weren't home all the time. My gym was always empty, so I was like by myself a lot, drove myself to and from to work, and work was like 30 minutes away, so I was by myself when I commuted, and then I worked by myself. I was the only one in the office, so it was a lot of time alone, which for me felt very isolating and I didn't like it. So this has been nice because I'm kind of like, I'm definitely extroverted in the way that I like talking to people and I have extroverted habits, but I definitely need time to recharge. So that's been kind of difficult finding that balance here. So I mentioned my job before, so I've mentioned this on here, but I'm a personal trainer at Equinox and I love it. So how I got this job was that I applied for a bunch of jobs. Before I left North Carolina, I just sent a resume and filled out applications at, it had to have been like 30 gyms in New York City. I got interviews with 4 of them, one of which I turned down before I left. I went to one of them and actually I got a job offer there, but I knew that I had my Equinox interview coming up and I really wanted to work at Equinox because they had a really fantastic reputation, and I knew that something that they were big on was education, and I didn't really understand all of what that meant, but as someone who was like new to the training, new to like the fitness industry, the training industry, I knew that education was something that really interested me. So I got a job offer. I told them, I asked them if I could wait a week. Oh no, my camera's dying. I asked them if I could wait a week to give them an answer because I had another interview. Got an interview at a 4th gym, and the interview for them was the day of my 2nd interview for Equinox, so I ended up canceling them. Equinox has 3 interviews before you get hired. So then I had my one-on-one interview with Equinox and I got hired and like cried because I wanted to work there so badly. So when you apply for Equinox, they ask you if you want to work at a specific location, and I literally just said, I don't care, put me anywhere. And I lucked out with my location. Like I literally love it so much, and I love the people that I work with, and the members are awesome, and it's just great. So I always say that I just lucked out. I'm very blessed with my job, especially because I've had a run of some bad jobs. So this was quite a relief, and I really love where I'm working. Somebody asked for the reality of grocery shopping, and let me tell you, it's not fun. Not great. You have to find like the times to go. So I go to Trader Joe's, and on like Sundays it's slammed. Monday evening after work, any work day after 5 o'clock, it's slammed. But I have found that if you go in the middle of the day, it's not bad. But you'll notice that like when I go grocery shopping, I don't really vlog because there's just so many people and they cram the whole thing into a very small store, and it's just not great. Well, my camera died, so the lighting probably looks completely different right now, but I wanted to keep updating you guys on New York. I'm pretty sure I was rambling on about grocery stores, like grocery shopping, and yeah, the moral of the story is that grocery shopping here is not fun. Moving here was rough. Not like moving to New York, but moving from my old apartment to this apartment. As you guys saw, I vlogged it like here and there because it kind of took me forever. That was rough. That was a rough time. And like, I feel a little bit lost, like a little frustrated, because in a way I'm really happy that I didn't move directly into an apartment because I know that financially it would have been really rough. But another part of me is like now frustrated because now that I have a full-time job, and so I still work multiple jobs. I have Equinox, and then I'm a social media manager for like a couple companies. Because I spend so much of my time working, I feel like I don't have a lot of time to be like getting my life together. And so building this desk, for example, I had to wait forever. I ordered this desk like a month ago, and it just got here like a week ago, and it's still just sitting on my floor, and like I want a full-length mirror so badly and I still don't have one. So just stuff like that. Getting my apartment together has been really rough for me because I just like don't have the time to think about it. And I'm a very like out of sight, out of mind kind of person, so that has been the hardest part of moving. Living with my best friend is great. New York is really big, and sometimes it's really difficult to make plans with people, and I feel like if Will and I didn't live together, then we probably wouldn't like see each other that much. But because we live together, we can like do laundry together and like go get drinks together and hang out all the time. Yeah, it's hard to go see people who don't live near you. Updates on my long distance relationship. So Grant is actually visiting at the end of September. I think I said that, if not in this vlog, then in another one. But he's coming to visit, and then I'm gonna go visit him in November and move him to LA. So Grant is moving to LA, which I'll talk about in a second. But yeah, I mean, long distance has been long distancey, you know, like it's definitely not an ideal situation, but it's not the worst thing ever. I think people make a bigger deal out of long distance than it actually is. I think if you have like a strong relationship and you trust each other, then it's not so hard. Like, it just sucks that we can't be together all the time. Like, I don't know, it's just so weird. Like, all I want to do is just like hang out with Grant. Like, I just want to sit around and literally do nothing and just like hang out. So that sucks. Like, that's the shittiest part. Just like not being able to be there for all the ups and downs. Like, Grant launched his podcast. I would have loved to like be there, buy him a drink and like celebrate launching his podcast, but I can't, you know? Little things like that suck. Especially at like such an exciting time. Like, as soon as you graduate college, it's just like such a time of change and everything, and I wish that I could be there with him for like both of us to experience each other's growth, but it's just not realistic right now, which is fine. I'm just excited to not do long distance, but that's gonna be a while. So I'm gonna stay in New York for about a year, I think. So I'll be here, I'll live out my lease. Long-term plan is to go to LA. They have an Equinox, they have multiple Equinoxes in LA, so I just wanna like transfer over there. I'll probably do that in a year or some change. I'm gonna finish out my lease, and I don't really know. I don't know. Adulting is so scary. Oh, that's what I was gonna say, is that I really like dating someone who's like in the same age range as me. So Grant's a year younger than I am, but it's so nice because we're like going through the same season of life together. But yeah, life is so crazy. I want to transfer to Equinox in LA in a year or so. Build up my education here. Equinox like breaks its trainers down by tiers according to education, so hopefully build up some tier levels and then head out west. That's that. Thought I'd just show you guys what I bought at Sephora today. So I got a toner. This is the Ren Ready Steady Glow Daily AHA Toner. This is all like clean skincare. You guys met Liz earlier, so Liz is super into clean skincare, and I'm like, that's cool. I'm running out of my skincare. Tell me what to buy. So I'm gonna try out some of these products. So yeah, that's what that looks like. This is Indie Lee. This is a cleanser and a makeup remover in one, which I love. Saving time, people. It's a brightening cleanser. I don't know what the bottle looks like. Oh, this is so nice. This is a glass bottle. Oh my god. Brightening cleanser, strengthen and protect. One of my biggest concerns is just that my pores are really big. So that's like what I'm targeting here, is like I have combination skin and my pores are big. And then this is an essence, which I've never used before. This is a brand new thing for me. So I couldn't even pronounce the name of this if I wanted to. And that's not what this looks like. See what the bottle looks like. This is huge. This is totally, I don't know how much this was, but I think it was like 30 something, 40 something, but this is a huge bottle. And then finally, I just got this Tatcha Luminous Duty Skin Mask. So I'll use this at some point this week whenever I'm feeling super stressed. So that's what I bought at Sephora. I've caught you guys up on my life in New York. If I didn't answer anything, comment below, and I'll be sure to answer it either in the comments or my next video. I'm just gonna be working for the rest of the night. I'm not doing anything fun or exciting. It's 9 o'clock and I haven't eaten dinner because I've been working all day. Kind of zoned out and just realized how late at night it is. So I think I want to bring my computer into the kitchen and make some gluten-free pasta and call it dinner. One of those nights. It's not always a win, guys. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Never forget to love the life you lived. I will see you guys in my next video.